Rolling, sound rolling now. 1, 2, act it.
Listen to me. He go favor you. Updates. My name is Monica Friday. I'm an actor, filmmaker, content creator, brand influencer, and of course, a realtor. It's actually an online series, a web series on YouTube titled Chronicles of A0. Chronicles of A0 is a web series that is centered on a Warri girl and her environment. It's literally about whatever happens. We get whatever happens around A0 and her neighbors, A0 and her church people, A0 and the entire people that are connected to her. So we get to see her life, we get to see other people's life that connect to her. I started this content due to the fact that I saw how my fan base accepted what I do on Instagram, and I created the name A0, the Warri character, myself. And because they accepted it, I decided to create something that would last for a very long time. Something that they will get to see, a storyboard that drives A0. We get to see who A0's parents are, we get to see her friends. That's how I started it. And it's something you can actually relate with. Okay, first of all, content creation is financially rewarding. So my expectations are actually high because from Chronicles of A0, I would get to get monetized on YouTube, on my YouTube page, Monica Friday TV. Whenever people watch, that increases my view, and once I get monetized, I start getting money, and that would also help me connect to a lot of brands who would, of course, give me gigs for influencing and be their brand ambassador and other global connections, like, you know, someday working with Tyler Perry and a host of other Hollywood filmmakers. Yes. My journey as an actor started in 2006 and kickstarted professionally in 2008, which I had my first feature in a Wale Adenuga production titled A New Song in Super Story. I played a Waka Pass that we all know. It's a cameo appearance in a studio. That was not how I started, but that was my first professional appearance on TV. But I started from secondary school, yes. I used to be this very active actor in drama group back then. I love to lead drama group, I love to lead dance, I want to do everything. Right from primary school, I dance and I act. So from then, I knew I love entertainment, but I never had an idea about Nollywood. But since SS1, I started attending auditions. I started going for production houses, in fact, a lot of fake production houses. But because I was not desperate, I jackpot. And, you know, at some point, I found the real people. Can I give a shout out to those real people? I want to give a shout out to Sunday Ogufowora. He found me at one fake person's office, and then he was like, "Can I meet you?" And I said, "Yes, Monica Friday." He asked me to come on set the next day. There was no money involved, but I just wanted to be with him because he saw me, he believed in me right there and then. He gave me a role. I played the role of Becky on You and I. That was on Star Times for a very long time, and that was how the journey began on TV for me. And in 2015, the break came. That was Do Good on African Magic Series. Do Good, African Magic Series. It was one of the most amazing characters I've ever played in my entire world. Yes, yes, yes. experience on Do Good is superb. In one word, superb, because Do Good, my character as Kewe, taught me how to speak pidgin more. Like right now, I can translate the entire Bible. I can translate the entire dictionary into pidgin, you know. Do Good taught me a lot. It taught me to work with professional hands like Auntie Kate Enshaw, Mr. Basoch Tyra Jr., Mr. Yibo Koko, Mr. Doncaster, and a lot of other comedians that were on the project. It was super amazing. Like, that character is wow. I believe that even when I am 100 years old, people will see me and call me Kewe. That character changed my name. Even at the airport, people call me Kewe. No matter what I've played or I'm playing right now, they still call me Kewe. I don't know, but I think I love it because my mother said, if they never know you as any character at all, nothing don't change your name, you never start. So I think I really believed what she said, sincerely. I don't have no regret at all for that production. At some point when we ended the production at season 1, I felt bad because nobody will no like money and nobody will no like consistency, because I was expecting Do Good to go for like 100 episodes. I mean 100 seasons, you know. But it didn't happen. I believe it was God's plan. Yes, it was God's plan, but I have no regret at all. No regret being on the project, because it was a life-transforming project for me. It was a life-transforming project. Because of that project, people give me other projects. People respect me, people regard me, and people still, you know, give me honorary awards because of Do Good. So I have no regret whatsoever. In the film business, ministry keeps me going. That sounds funny, yes. You know, sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, I've got to realize that as an actor, one needs to be deeply spiritual and you have to be closer to God. So this is our body and this is the spirit, and the spirit mind feels the body. Because I'm deeply into the things of God, it helps me to keep going. It helps me to know that this is where I'm going to. I have to be focused, and this is God's plan for me. And since I've had this in my head, it gives me peace. And once you have peace, you can achieve anything in life. So that keeps me going. Okay, in the film, if I'm going to play a lead character and you're going to be signing me up for maybe a week or 2, it depends on the character, because there are some character you want me to cut off my hair. I may not say, but I would say from 500,000. Yes. I can't really say this is the fixed price, because you may want me to cut off my hair, and that's a different amount. My expectation for Nollywood is that someday every producer, every actor come to the realization that they are truly a mirror and act like a mirror. Because when you know that you are a mirror of the society, you begin to stand in gap for everybody. Because as a role model, as an actor, as a guild, as Nollywood, we own the country, we own the nation, we own the entire world. I believe we all should have this in mind. So the expectation is this: when we start having all of this in mind and putting it into play, everything will just fall in place. We'll be making a lot of money. Nollywood actors should be making a lot of money. You should go on set in a day and make ₦1 million, yes. And the market should also value what we're bringing to the table, because as filmmakers, you cannot really say if you're producing a film for 10 million, 5 million, you're going to get your money back in a month. I want to see a Nollywood that can invest in a month and get your returns in 3 months or or less than 2 weeks. So that's my expectation for Nollywood, that we should be able to do projects that would match up to the standard of the international brands, because they already appreciate our work. They already in fact, sorry to say, we don't need to do projects that would match up to theirs, because we already have our content, our original content, our traditional content that the entire world already value. If they thief our jazz, they love our content already. First of all, the DOP, and secondly, the sound guy, because if sound no dey, nobody go hear me. The mouthpiece of my mouth, the sound guys, and the people that let every other person see my face, the DOP, and then every other person if he gets out. I won't lie to you, I don't think anyone has ever gotten on my nerves on set like myself. When you are not doing things rightly, like you know when you are angry for yourself. Then secondly, trying to think, is it food? Food, yes. All those ones that like to bring very tiny foods, respect yourself. I love good food. That's another department we need to look into. When you are bringing an actor's food, it should be the same with the crew. Let us see the chicken. Let us see the fish. Let it not be like this. You understand? Anyway, I've actually worked on sets that are, they have the money, and of course, even when there's no money, I eat good food. And in most cases, because I'm very good at cooking, before I get on set, I load my takeaway pack before leaving the house. And of course, you can always call a mobile cook, bring food for me, or I'm here. Sometimes you don't want to eat production food. Really, I don't really have issues in most cases with anybody on set. I just do my work and go home. It's difficult. My fans should expect fantabulous ideas, projects, back-to-back content that will wow them, because I cannot really say what would come tomorrow. Tomorrow a brand can sign me, and next tomorrow Tyler Perry can call me to come and be on this project. Another day another person would call me. So my fans expect nothing but the best from me, and do not forget to keep supporting me. I love you guys. Okay, as an actor, I have countless people that has motivated me, but I would want to give this shout out to Mr. Bayo Alawiye. He pushed me so far that I knew producing would add so much to my resume. And secondly, I want to also give a shout out to Sunday Ogunfowora again. And most importantly, my mother is super amazing. God will bless her. God will continue to lift her, strengthen her, and she will live in strong health to eat the fruit of my labor. And of course, my brother and all my siblings, they are super sweet, amazing. There's some of my friends I can't start mentioning. Some of them, their names need to be coded, yes, because some of them will just say, take this money, use it to buy this thing, because you people, you change clothes every now and then. You don't get to repeat one for one event. You don't get to repeat like one for 3 events. Just do this, take this. Anyway, it's not all about the financial support. I also want to thank all my pastors, the ones that I don't even call but call me constantly to pray for me. That is the number one. In fact, he passed money. In the next 5 years, I see myself going to and fro in private jets, coming back with the money to shoot more projects, have my empire where you have a lot of filmmakers. I get to give them money to produce for me. I see myself having an empire that has a mini cinema somewhere, because I love Nigerian content. At some point, I was thinking I would never, want to travel for a day, because I don't just want to leave Nollywood, but the dream is bigger. We got to do Nollywood, Hollywood, Worldwood, and bring the money back. So you want me to translate "You don't say where day break" in English? Okay. It's a new dawn. Is it? You don't say where day break. The day just breaks. Customer, how you doing now? May I bring you your usual? Okay. Hey, customer, I bet wait. No vex for this thing I won't ask you. I just want to clear my conscience. You get sense at all? Yes, he reached to ask you because I don't understand. For this full shop, na only you be the customer wey oga job from your ass. Dodge enter with beer parlor, they come order like 10 bottles of water every time wey you come here. Even watermelon sef and not drink water reach you. You dey alright? Una well done o. My name na Monica Friday and I be actor, producer, content creator, brand influencer. Not forget to always dey stand that gidigba. Not forget to always dey stand that gidigba on top the BTS with iBrandTV. Not such a hold on tight.